So for the past 2 days, I've been watching the Honest Bunch podcast. It's one of my favorite podcasts, and since their inception, or let me say I found out about them. Like I said, since they've been inviting top artists and musicians, and yeah, I think I saw the one for Jarvis and Pella yesterday, and I gave my review. Then I was going through the one for Jumoke Orishaguno. I know the Gen Zs, they will not know who Jumoke Orishaguno is. On a very certain day, I think it was like 4-5 years ago. I think it was in 2020 when she photobombed a photo shoot, and that shot her to prominence. And for years, we didn't hear anything about her again. I think for 2 years, we didn't hear anything about her again. And I won't lie, I was worried because I followed her growth. There was the time she was on Africa Magic Yoruba. She was doing this TV presenting stuff for Africa Magic for one TV station that usually shows on Africa Magic Yoruba. Now, see, I'm not rushing myself this afternoon because I am angry. A lot of things are happening behind the scenes, especially to those people that they tend not to be uneducated. I won't call them illiterate. She's not an illiterate. I would say uneducated. And it's so funny that these people are being taken for granted. Now, Jumoke's story is so overwhelming because watching the Honest Bunch podcast, I was angry. Like I should go over to that manager and just deal with that manager. Now, she started as a bread seller in Lagos State, but before then she has been in Osun State. Yes, she has been in Osun State. She has her family based in Osun State. She has been living in Osun State. She started as an hairdresser, and she said she didn't have any money to do her freedom, not to buy equipment for her freedom, for her hairdressing job. So she talked to a friend, and in 2010 the friend brought her to Lagos. Then she was able to sell some bread, bring the money together, and went back to Osun State to buy those equipment. And when it was time for her introduction, they didn't have money too. She came back to Lagos in 2016 again. Yes, she came back to Lagos in 2016. Was it 2016? Nah. She came back to Lagos again. She gathered money, went back. Then she said, hey, she came back to Lagos in 2011, gathered money and went back to finish her freedom and everything. So she started working as a hairdresser in Osun State, around the Ogbomoso side. She was plating, and you know, Lautech, Irepoli rather, in Osun. Irepoli, all those universities, all those polytechnics are found of being victims of ASU victims. Let's put it like that, ASU victims. So she said she couldn't cope again. Then in 2016, she came back to Lagos fully with her kids. Now, when she came to Lagos the first time, she already had a kid. Meanwhile, she was not married to this man that she called her husband. Now, I'm still coming back to that because according to her, to what I saw and for what I would deduce, she didn't say it was the husband she didn't say the husband was part of the people that destroyed her life. But from the hint of what I get, he was part of the people that destroyed her life. So she came back to Lagos because sales were not moving in Osun State, and she started selling bread fully here in Lagos with the two kids. The kids were sleeping in the bakery with her. She said she will go in the morning. She goes twice. She will go in the morning, sell in the morning, come back, sell in the then in the evening again she will sell and sell till 12 a.m. in the night. Imagine. And she said that very day she sold the first batch and the second batch was not ready yet. So she was angry with the manager. The owner of the bakery, the bakery manager, what happened now that she's supposed to have sold this, getting this bread out. Her customers will be waiting for her and stuff like that. And the man kept on begging her that the bread will be ready, and so she said when the bread was ready, that she just carried the bread. She didn't even take her bath. She just washed her hand and her feet and she went to sell the bread. And she said when she now got to a particular place that she usually pass, she saw some people along. So she was like, is she not going to sell her bread? So she was like, okay, anything that will happen, it will happen. Me, I will shall pass this place. So she passed that particular place. So she made mention that the next day her friend was telling her that some people came to look for her, that was after when she had sold her bread and she had gone to sell, that some people came to look for her and they were mentioning Auntie TY and stuff like that. She was like, you don't know any Auntie TY. By the time they come again that they will meet her. So when they came, they told her that Auntie TY wanted to see her. She went to meet Auntie TY and it happens to be TY Bello, which we all know. I think it was TY Bello and Tini Temper that were doing a collaboration as at that time. So TY Bello took her in, bought her a phone. She was being managed by Azuka. God bless Azuka. She was being managed by Azuka, and she was being managed by Azuka, and she started working with Auntie Azuka. Azuka was Azuka was her manager, always looking for gigs, modeling gigs for her. She was introducing her to people. Her lifestyle changed. She moved to a new apartment. Mind you, after her lifestyle change, the husband traveled all the way from Osun State. Not like as if he traveled. TY Bello said she knows she has a kid and she has to be with somebody that give her up the kid. Responsibility. They are trying to make the man a responsible man. So she said the first money she made was 1 million naira, and that Azuka never asked for money from her, that she pays the money directly into her account. I mean Jumoke's account. And I'm angry. Then she said one day that Azuka was going to travel, and she was going to travel, and she needed somebody to oversee. The managing for her, so she introduced that to Victoria, and she said after Auntie Azuka left, she said Victoria was telling her that all those small money that she's collecting, that she will introduce her to a good life. She will that, she will do this, she will be touring the whole of Lagos, touring the whole of US, touring the whole of South Africa, things to entice her. And Jumoke is not really educated, like I said from the beginning. She's not educated, so she believed her. Then she told her lawyer, and they went with Victoria to the lawyer. They brought her the document. She can't read, so she could not read the trap that had already been set for her. And she said the first time they went out, that they went to South Africa, and when they came back, guess how much she was paid? fucking 200,000 naira. No, it's not even making sense any longer. South Africa, and I'm sure that deal will be close to like 6, 8, 9 million naira. And imagine somebody of that person like Victoria cutting away almost 5.8 million. I don't really know the exact money, but then I'm just trying to be specific. And you gave her 200,000 naira for all the stress that she went through, telling her that all the expenses, the hotels they stayed, the everything, the flight and everything that they moved from her money. And that was the beginning of hell for her. And she said after 2 years she left. But then this is what I want to bring out. Please, as upcoming musicians, as upcoming models, even as upcoming influencers, as upcoming content creators that will start signing deals, let us know the type of deal that we are signing. because Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ ká rí kò ṣe dáadáa. You can't come to me, or I can't be a celebrity now and I have a manager and I am signing a deal and I will not go through that deal. Please just give me the deal. Let me go home and go and read. If it is 72 pages, let me go home and go and read that 72 pages. I am angry because they took advantage of our naivety. They took advantage of her being naive to extort her, to punish her. Even the so-called husband cannot see. We will not marry wrong. We will not marry wrong in Jesus' name. It's really annoying. Sincerely, it is really annoying. Very, very annoying. Yeah. So that is it. I really want to appreciate Simeon Ostar by the way. The song you are listening to in the background is a song by Simeon Ostar off his album A Path to Greatness that will be released on Saturday, like before this time. So please stream that song. We have been jamming to that song, so stream that song. Simeon Ostar is releasing his EP this Friday, this Saturday rather. So please stream the song. I still mean your humble Ola from Ola Media World. And please don't just watch, subscribe, tap, engage. This is what help content creators too. We need to know that you guys are really watching what we are doing. We love you, and we won't stop loving you. For those that have been tapping, and for those that have not been tapping, please tap. Have a nice day. Like the video you just saw, Abi. But after you finish watching, you decided to scroll up. If I were you will scroll back down. Tap on the like button. Nothing will happen if you tap on the like button now. Help our ministry too. We are upcoming content creators and influencers. Tap on the like button. Tap on the share button. Engage on that post. It will make us happy too. Thank you.